Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Optic Scumpy, bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary here today. This is actually a professional team scrim between Optic Gaming, my team, and Soar. You guys probably heard of Soar. They're a really big sniping clan on YouTube, up and coming, but they're already pretty big. And this is their competitive team. This is their team for the COD Championships. One of their players named Methods, really good player, really good friend of mine, actually couldn't play because of his age. I believe he's 15 and the age limit is 17 and older, so that's sort of unfortunate for them. You know, they're a really good team, and they beat us on most maps, actually. As you guys know, we struggle in Hardpoint just a bit, and they beat us on most of the maps. I think we only took 2 of them away from them. And, you know, it's still a work in progress. We're going over films and stuff, really trying to get this game type down, because when we get this game type down, we are going to be pretty freaking scary for the Call of Duty Championships, and we still have 2 weeks, so I'm confident in my team's ability to be able to pick up this game type in that amount of time, because that is a lot of time if you really think about it. I just think there are little things that we do that we need to really work on and polish off so that we can actually, you know, win these consistently like we do in CTF and we do in SMD, because we're really consistent in those 2 game types. It's just this game type, it's new to the Call of Duty series, it's new to us, and we're really slow to pick it up for some reason, but we'll get it. So, you know, it is what it is. But today, I wanted to talk about a couple of my favorite new class setups after the patch. So obviously the patch switched up a lot of things. It switched up, you know, damage on a lot of guns, range on a lot of guns, even recoil on a lot of guns, hip fire recoil and things like that. So what I was using before the patch, I had a lot of classes, MSMC, but instead of not having any secondaries, I would have the dual caps. Like, the dual caps were ridiculously overpowered, as you guys know, before the patch. I did a couple videos on them. I think I did 2 videos back to back the 2 days before the patch actually came out, and they didn't change the game because I posted videos, guys. Let's be real here. That'd be cool if they did, but they didn't. That'd be cool if I had that kind of power, but I don't. So they switched up the cap 40s. They actually increased the recoil and damage on them whenever you're dual wielding them. So that was good. You know, that was needed. The guns were being used too much. There wasn't any variation in the guns being used. And since then, there's been a lot of variation in the guns being used. So that was a really good patch fix. The things that I didn't really understand were them nerfing the MSMC and the PDW even more than they had already. Now, that didn't really make sense to me at all. It really didn't. You know, they were good. And after that patch, it made them, you know, they're still good guns, but they definitely made them a lot worse when competing with other assault rifles. Not so much SMGs, because those are still the 2, you know, most commonly used SMGs in the game, but whenever you're trying to contest against an assault rifle player, it's just a lot harder now because the damage is reduced and the assault rifles were like all made stronger. Not all of them, but a lot of them were made stronger. So it's just really difficult now to use an SMG against an assault rifle player unless you're in the perfect scenario. And, you know, I don't really agree with that. I don't know why they did it. Obviously, they thought something was up. They have their numbers and their statistics and stuff. And I don't know. You guys always post in the comments about how I get medals that are different than what I should be getting. Like, I'll get a Bloodthirsty medal, and then I'll get, like, a fucking, some stupid one, like a Guardian Angel or something. And I really don't know what's up with that. I really don't. I've never really noticed it. And this guy gets nipple-dicked. I don't even know what he was shooting at. But I haven't really noticed it until you guys really have said something about it. Like, it really didn't bother me, but now it sort of pisses me off. But back to the commentary. So, what I've been using recently, like I said, I took off the dual cap 40s from a lot of my classes. And I've basically thrown on extra perks and extra other things. So on this class, you can see the lightweight, toughness, dexterity, tac mask, and I'm using an extended clip and quick draw, which is basically a necessity whenever you're playing competitive. But I just made little switches to my classes that really benefit me more. I actually liked that the cap 40s were taken out. I didn't really mind them. I mean, I did, but they were too good. Like, wait, what did I just say? I think I just completely contradicted myself. I didn't mind the cap 40s that much. They did take up too much of the game's space whenever people are playing with them, but they definitely did need to go. Like, I didn't mind them, but they definitely needed changed, if that makes sense. And right there, I should have stayed alive to try and get my kill streaks. But I didn't really mind them, but they did need nerfed. Like, they were too good. And so how I compensated for that, the single cap 40 now is still very, very good. It's actually better than a lot of the submachine guns at a close range. So if you're looking for a gun that's really good close range that you can throw on as a secondary, the Cap 40 singular is still very, very powerful, and it still kills people very quick. It has a very quick kill rate. I don't think that I have it on this class, but I do have it on some of my other classes. This one is more of like a try and counter as much as I can class, as well as my hardwired class, and I don't have it on them. But on my regular standard class, to not really counter anything, I have the Cap 40 equipped because, like I said, it is still very strong. And I wish that I had gameplay of it, but I didn't really use it that much in these scrim sessions that following night, so I didn't really have that much gameplay of me actually using it. But what other guns have I been using other than the MSMC? Because obviously that's a given. It's still one of the best guns in the game. So I've been trying out the Type 25 a lot while I've been playing in pubs. It's very, very good medium range. The only thing I don't like about it is the reload time. And that's about it. Other than that, it's very good. I mean, the fire rate is high too because you run out of bullets very quickly. But the reload time is really the thing that kills it. If the reload time wasn't that bad, obviously I can throw on fast mag. But if the reload time wasn't that bad, then I would still be able to use it pretty effectively and efficiently. But I have been liking that gun. Also, I've been liking the M8 still. M8's still very good, as well as the FAL. Those are really the three most commonly guns used in the game, the AN94, M8, and the FAL, in the competitive scene at least. And I have been using them a lot as well. Like I said, the Type 25 has been a public match gun to go to in the recent days. I don't really use the Type 25 in team scrims ever because that's really, I'm not an AR player for my team. I'm actually an SMG player. The one to get in hills and do all the objective work and try and get kills while I'm in the hill and contest the hill and all that good stuff. But, so I don't really get the chance to use the Type 25 ever, and I really wouldn't. Just because of the inconsistency sometimes, you would just want to be confident. Even though the M8's very inconsistent as well, you just want to be pretty confident in your shot. And I really don't use the gun enough to be confident in my shot with it against professional players like the people that we're playing against here. But those are really the guns that I've been using a lot lately, as of late. So like I said, I basically just took off the Cap 40s on all my classes, and I threw on extra perks and things like that, like hardwired, tactical mask, other stuff like that. And it's been working out really well. I just don't agree. I can't agree with their gun nerfs. Like, I can't. I don't know why they nerfed the MSMC, man, or the PDW. They were at the perfect level, I thought. But let me know what you think in the comments below of the guns and how they nerfed them. I really want to know what you guys think of the patch. I think it was a little bit, I don't think it was really necessary for the SMGs, but for the Cap 40s, that was definitely necessary. And some of the buffs for the ARs I can agree with. But if you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like, favorite if you really enjoyed it, comment, let me know what you thought of the video, as well as, you know, your thoughts on the patch, what you think of all the nerfs, buffs, etc. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on Twitter. It'll be in the description below. As always, this was your boy Optic Scumpy. Peace.